Forget Beyonce's advice. If you want to get hired, leave the ring at home. That's according to our next guest. Hired to help people find jobs. Bruce Hurwitz's LinkedIn article. The subject went viral. He's gotten people fired up on both sides of the debate. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for the invitation. I appreciate it.
You've been accused of being a sexist. People defending you have said this was not sexist. What do you have to say?
When they said I was a misogynist, I had to look it up because here I am offering advice to a woman.
On how to get the job.
On how to get a job.
Is there scientific evidence that says don't wear the big engagement ring?
Scientific, I don't know. But I've had half a dozen women wearing very large engagement rings. In each case, they said, maybe it's best to lose it. You want them focused on two things, your intellect and your demeanor.
And this grew out of an experience you had. You were in a room with 5 women who asked you, what should I do? And you said this. And one of them called you 2 weeks later and said you were right.
Yeah, she called, she thanked me and said, appreciate it, I got the job.
Okay, so you were in the second article you wrote. You said, in a perfect world, we would be judged solely on our professional qualifications. It is not a perfect world.
If the two of us are applying for a job, there's no daylight between us. Somebody sees this show. They say, you know what, we're kind of conservative here. Let's go with the guy with the tie. Somebody else says, you know, we're kind of relaxed. Let's go with the guy who wasn't wearing the tie. It's the minutiae.
It's little things, minutiae. But you also said, and this is the first quote that caught my attention. This is a quote you put in. I'm not hired to say what my clients want to hear, but rather what they need to hear. And I don't know what question to ask because I'm not. It seems like political crazy is going crazy here.
We're talking here. I'm both an executive recruiter. The mission of my company is to promote the hiring of veterans, and I'm a career counselor. I work with everyone. As a career counselor, someone comes to me. Happens all the time. I've got a great resume. At the end of our 2-hour consultation, that resume has been torn to shreds. They didn't want to hear that. But I told
Is it, in 20 seconds, because that's all the time I've got left, is it sexist to say to a woman, don't wear the ring, and to a man, don't wear the Rolex watch?
No.
That's what you're being accused of.
Well, they can accuse me of anything. But it's not sexist. I gave 2 examples. One ridiculous for a man, one ridiculous for a woman. If there had just been one, fine. But no, I said 2 equally moronic reasons for
Bruce Hurwitz, I got to wrap you there.
I
don't think you're a misogynist, but in New York City, you'd need a license for it anyway. Bad pun, I'll keep my day job.